We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Lau, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Tyler Glasnow will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big time arm. 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
In now is the Yankees DH, Wilmer Flores. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Glasnow has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now that's popped up. Choi has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now batting, Brian O'Grady. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Lau is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Row. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
From the belt, the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. At the knees, strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping up now, Gleyber Torres. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Sanchez, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, catch inside.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, No strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike to count. Hey.
2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Yandy Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Adames gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. A bare hand for one to Voit in time for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base, but this will get foul for strike 2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And that misses, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows has it, and there's one away. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Smith. And the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Lays off 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 31.
Stepping into the box, Brian O'Grady. He went down swinging to start the home first. In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 8.
Striding into the box, Brandon Lau. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very
well. The left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He popped out in his first trip. Now here it comes.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. In time to first, and there are two away. So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, inside.
LeMahieu, the former Colorado Rocky, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot, number 28 on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Ball.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and one, here it is. Hit hard to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and they get the force over there for the first out. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Slow roller left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he pops it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth, as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Here it comes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Kevin Smith will be next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Brian O'Grady. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Clint Frazier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Grounded to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Adames scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Brandon Lau, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First offering on its way. Austin Meadows is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. LeMahieu for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting. The first baseman.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And there's ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
LeMahieu.
The pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here it comes. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The second baseman.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames picks it up, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, Willy Adames.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. Oh, and he's daydreaming, and they pick him off.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Hicks going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Adam Ottavino takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Adam Ottavino. Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Yandy.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin.
So digging in now, Kevin Smith. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian O'Grady. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
Brandon Lau is on deck. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
The batter, number 8.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 53, Zach Griffin.
Brandon Lau will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
One and 0. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Ball 2.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Austin Meadows is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
1-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by LeMahieu. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And we are tied 2-2. Start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, Luke Voigt. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's set, and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Brent Honeywell is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for the Rays, number 45, Brent Honeywell Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier, his first home run of the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Into the box, Gio Urshela. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. To the plate now, Wilmer Flores.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Kiermaier is right there, one down. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Ground ball right into the shift.
Adames brings it in.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6, the Rays 2. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
56, Jonathan Holder.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Torres at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So striding in, Willie Adames. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. This is line to left. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Castillo.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman Torres.
Labor Torres.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch skied into straightaway right. Meadows is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Meadows moving back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 2. Tommy Kingley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 48, Tommy routinely.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Joey Wendell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. 6 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin.
Up next for the Rays, Kevin Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nate Lowe will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Nate Lowe.
Too high, 1-0. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Lowe stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Their count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the